Sonia Bompastor is a former French international who played club football both in France and the US before retiring 6 years ago. She's now a scout for her former side, Olympique Lyonnais, here in Lyon. Sonia, welcome to the programme. You've seen lots of these matches. You were there last night. How impressed were you with the US and with the tournament overall?
I think the World Cup in France was very good, and the expectations around the World Cup were good, and the results are higher than the expectations. The atmosphere around the games were very good. All the families coming to the game and watching all the female athletes on the pitch was good, and the teams were good. I think yesterday US won and the best team won this World Cup.
And the tournament seemed to capture people's imaginations, not just here in France, but around the world. What does it need now to build on that momentum to go forwards for the women's game?
You know, the World Cup for the soccer is the best event you can have in the planet. So for everyone watching the World Cup, it's just normal in soccer. And I think now for France and the other countries, it's good to build on that event because everything was good. In France, 10 million of viewers were watching the games. And I think we need to build on that because the women's game is different from the men's side, and the atmosphere on the crowds is good also. And I think the clubs now has to develop. The French Federation has to help the clubs to develop, and the FIFA has to help also the clubs to develop. I think Gianni Infantino said he's going to give some money for the female soccer to grow up.
Because at the moment, both at international level and at club level, it's dominated by the top teams, isn't it? We've got the US and a few other countries. And at club level, well, your club, Olympique Lyonnais, are now 4 times in a row winners of the Champions League. Perhaps the game needs more depth to grow further.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think the US and Lyon in Europe, they are the best teams and they are the locomotive, you know. They build, and the other clubs now has to grow and to go with them. And we need more players. We need more players to be good, to have more success for the female game.
Well, the World Cup's been a great springboard for that. Sonia Bompastor, former French international, thanks very much for joining us.